Malam tadi
Malam tadi.
You memang dah plan lama? Memang nak buat
launching kat sana.
Tak ada, to be fair to my team, I think about maybe about 1.5 months ago, it just crossed my mind macam why not, why don't we,
Lebih kurang sebulan dah lah kira terfikir ni.
yeah. So it was a bit last minute, so sorry to my team and gang.
Tapi macam mana?
But tak adalah, it's good.
Jom, mungkin boleh share sikit tak? Mungkin
The shows malam 1,500 people. Tak adalah besar. Dekat. Bukan. Saya nak buat lawak tapi tak nak buat lawak. Dekat Zoom.
Okay.
1,500.
Tempat you yang biasa lah.
Tak biasa sangat. Tapi saya nak buat tempat orang lain yang tak
So I
buat.
hip hop kan selalu.
Tempat orang lain buat event.
So,
Can you explain about lagu ni?
right. Okay, I nak tanya you. What is your? I wanna, because you guys are writers. Like I'm a writer. Well, you're a writer too, And
Banyak kiasan.
And dalam kerjaya awak, berapa kali yang orang pernah tanya awak apa penulisan, So what do you guys? Yo. Ini bukan pasar malam, bro. Popo. Ini bukan pasar malam. Cakap orang semua tak payah jerit lah. Apa benda ni?
Macam kalau tengok lirik macam ada kiasan dalam kiasan. Ada kiasan
mati-mati lah.
Apa
yang cuba disampaikan?
Boleh. Tuan tu bahu perasan je. Okay, sorry ada pasar malam sikit. Okay. Kiasan. Saya rasa a lot of double meaning. For me, it's also macam mengingatkan diri sendiri. For me, a lot of times kalau dalam bentuk nasihat, saya rasa macam it's the artist Joe Flizzow or the regular guy Joe Flizzow telling the artist Joe Flizzow like, hey bro, slow down ini benda ni macam gini. So it's dia bukan ditujukan kepada sesiapa, but at the same time it's celebrating life kan, dalam masa yang sama
mengingatkan diri sendiri
yang kita di sini hanya untuk sementara. Dan macam kalau awak tengok tadi kan, yang disimpan semua ialah harta pusaka, so harta pun tak boleh bawa mati. Saya rasa lah itu tapi dalam line to line, of course there is the smaller stories.
Kalau sebelum macam you macam love, apa yang you nak cakap straight je. Yang ni macam kenapa
berkias iya ke?
Macam
I guess
usia ke macam mana, ataupun
mungkin tajuk Temasek tu secara tak langsung membawa saya balik ke macam dalam adat kita berpantun, kita bersyair, berpuisi. So elemen-elemen tu sebenarnya tak pernah lari daripada diri saya. Cuma macam awak cakap, saya setuju macam lagu-lagu seperti Havoc atau Baik adalah mungkin orang boleh kategorikan sebagai bahasa pasar lah.
kan?
I mean like street lah, how it's like lu gua pop. But this is more like
dan dilihat laut sebab pasar
yeah. And for me it's not really a story. It's just like every line is for me pantun dua kerat. This is the format that I did this song. Faham tak? Jadi bukan macam kalau 16 baris tu kebiasaannya adalah pantun biasa 4 kerat atau pantun 8 kerat dalam 2 pantun 8 kerat. Tapi bagi saya lirik lagu ni lebih kepada pantun 2 kerat. So like the first line, kalau luar ada ghost depan pintu. Ghost tu saya cerita pasal Rolls Royce Ghost. Baik, saya pun insyaAllah kalau satu hari nanti ada rezeki, bolehlah ada kemampuan untuk bukan beli kereta tu, beli kereta cantik. But then there's the metaphor pula, wordplay. Oh, kalau kau ada ghost, mungkin rumah ni bergantu kot. Macam belagak sambil jazz, macam berjenaka, But it's still on its own. It can be a pantun 2 kerat. So macam lagi satu yang banyak orang suka, saya tengok komen, dulu selalu pegang besi yang berkarat, yang mudah jahat lah, besi apa tu. boleh diinterpretasikan sendiri. Kan? Pipe ke, helmet ke, ataupun buku. You know. Sekarang jari manis ada 6 karat. Tu cincin. Tapi ni tak adalah 6 karat, cakap je. Pasal 6 dengan 1 macam lagi, you know. So there is still a bit of poetic justice there. Kan?
So sebenarnya lagu ni you nak orang tahu itu adalah you?
Tak juga.
Pasal diri
Tak juga. Okay. Ya, I cerita pasal I. Macam tadi I cakap, cerita pasal I lah. Macam, dulu kau degil, budak degil, sekarang kau dah kahwin. Kan? Then I talk about situations. Like, a lot of people funny with the money. I'm talking about dunia social media, dunia IG, di mana kalau kita tengok US punya rapper, alhamdulillah rapper Malaysia tak ada tapi US Malaysia punya rapper pun duduk dengan duit. You will never see Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos do that. You get what I mean? Or any corporate Tony Fernandez atau, you know, like, why do you think is the right way? I've never agreed with that. I've never agreed with that ideology of, you know, you should terapkan, you know, like how other genres push forward their youth, or like even sports. You don't talk about like sportsnya Neymar ke Messi. You think how much they make? They make compared to these rappers berapa ratus juta, you know what I mean? You tak pernah tengok pun sekali pun Neymar. So for me it's like, this is also our sport, but why is our sport sudah kecenderung ke benda ni? But it's just me complaining as like, aku tak berapa suka benda ni, you know. That's why I say a lot of people funny with the money. They throwing handos, baling duit. Handos is $100 bill. Renting Lambos. Ramai kat Amerika atau negara-negara lain, padahal kita semua kita sewa, you know. Ataupun kat sini pun ada lah geng-geng nak buat bisnes ni, jualan macam mau tahu lah. So itu mungkin untuk orang kita juga. Renting Lambos, IG uploads with the gun pose. Masuk IG ni really dumb moves. I'm in the range. In the range is a play of word. Like in the range, I'm in the Range Rover, but also I'm the range, like gila. Reading Sun Tzu. Now you don't know, like we should be reading books like Sun Tzu or Study the Art of War and things like that. Then ni pun kebetulan saya cakap jangan kacau musuh buat silap. That is actually a Sun Tzu saying. Never stop an enemy when an enemy makes a mistake. Allow him to continue making the mistake. Don't stop him. What would I stop him? So that is again a bit of, you know, line to line. I'm in the range reading Sun Tzu. Now you don't know. Jangan kacau musuh buat silap, which is the Sun Tzu. Ini silat mat kilau. Style M Daud kilau. You know, like. And kebetulan filem tu keluar minggu ni juga. Filem tu keluar 23, I lagu keluar 24. So I think sometimes the stars are aligned. But macam saya cakap tu, ini silat mat kilau, like saya dulu belajar silat. Saya belajar silat gayung. Dia silat, saya lupa tapi bukan silat gayung, handal, dan you know, I bukan cakap. But I want to say that we still know our roots. But at the same time, kita nak style pun macam people of our roots. M. Daud Kilau is style. He's the most stylish guy, the most flamboyant guy with, like, you know, his macam, you know, so I don't have, you know, so it's also nak ingatkan kita punya legacy, like people before us, the legends, you know, like M. Daud Kilau, you know, Kilau, M. Daud Kilau. If you ain't making sense, I hope you're saving pennies. That's you know what it means. And laut kawasan-kawasan tu ni.
Berapa lama masa you ambil untuk siapkan lagu?
Satu malam.
Satu malam je?
Tak, dengan Sona memang we have that chemistry. So kita akan pergi studio dan kita akan chill dengan lagu, buat lagu. And kalau macam rasa by 2 jam ni macam tak ada tu macam then we makan apa kan, you know. But if it's on, dia macam bro, we finished each other's lines, and you know, it's like, so it was a good one night. Kita ada sessionist banyak datang juga malam tu main, you know, certain instruments are live.
So ada ke lagu
sebelum pandemic? Sebelum
2019.
No. Mungkin masa tengah-tengah COVID.
Tengah-tengah COVID. So ada relevan ataupun kaitan lah dengan orang kata impact daripada pandemik ni you hasilkan lagu ni?
Tak ada langsung. But mungkin boleh tanya the director about, I think cara dia, you see like the people in the macam frontliners, itu cara dia nak mengingatkan kita yang remember kita baru lepas pandemik tau. Macam ramai orang dah lupa.
Betul?
Sekali tengok balik macam visual effect frontliners tu, you know. But you know, it's also macam mana, a tribute to the frontliners. Macam, you know, macam although kita dalam secara metafor kita tanam harta and all that, but kita also nak mengingatkan tak berapa lama sebelum ni kita ada pandemik ni, dan orang-orang ni yang you know banyak, you know, you have that image of it's pretty serious. A lot orang tanya macam okay, yang tu bukan tanah perkuburan, yang tu kita korek pakai traktor dan dekat tanah lapang.
Baru nak tanya dia punya
lokasi ni dekat Shah Alam.
Satu lokasi je.
Shah Alam dengan lagi satu dekat KL, dekat tapi kita nak buat macam benda tu dekat Singapore lah. Because you know ada satu scene tu where kita tengok luar tingkap MBS kan. No, because we bukan tak nak shoot kat Singapore, but it would have been a bit of a logistical issue lah. Banyak benda.
Apa kaitan Temasek dengan lagu ni? And you, can you explain?
Sebagai orang Johor atau orang KL pun dulu, cuma Singapore satu malam lah. You know, like kadang-kadang aja kan. Cuma macam Johor, it's normal. Boring lah. Masuk Johor, masuk Singapore lah kan. You know, like makan ke, you know, macam-macam benda boleh buat. So it's just that I think masa saya tulis lagu ni macam kita macam tak boleh travel. So macam kita kena
Travel
macam angan-angan. I tell you tahu, okay, this is another reason. Masa panjang pandemik, dekat studio kita ada 2 TV tau, yang memang kita biar on je. Normally kita biar on tapi mute. Kita pasang untuk setahun lebih yang mamat yang jalan pakai kamera tu, walking in London 4K, walking in Shibuya,
yang
so dia jalan, dia tak ada apa-apa, dia pun tak nampak muka dia kan, dia macam pakai satu POV dia kan. So maybe I don't know, but I think Satu Malam di Temasek also represents that if you only had one night, what would you do? You know, like, and tomorrow maybe death is around the corner. What would you do? You know, would you? So I have a line like, I have 100 grand, like I got 100 racks, gotta spend it on my folks. Like, this is my last 100,000, I'm gonna spend it on my family. You know, so these are all the small things that tie back to Satu Malam di Temasek.
Jo, kalau tengok macam kali ni punya karya ni macam Jo bercerita lebih kepada kehidupan yang mungkin macam kedengaran lebih kepada kehidupan dan kematian dan sebagainya kan. Mungkin adakah ni jadi satu mahakarya yang boleh dikatakan benchmark untuk sampai lepas
Oh no.
Atau macam mana?
You gotta hear my album. My album is, I mean, I'm not saying it's the greatest work I've done, but I'm really excited to share because, like you said, betul. I appreciate your comment because like from Havoc I was finding myself, you know, like because if you have to understand, like before Havoc I was doing songs like Alhamdulillah where it's like that, and then I went this way. Macam aku keluar like perpustakaan tak nak masuk balik macam aku tak nak pergi kelas sastra ni, aku nak pergi kelas art berat kan, you know. But my base, my foundation adalah, you know, itu masa saya sekolah dulu saya masuk perbahasan, saya masuk syair, saya masuk pertandingan balas pantun, yang tu saya menang. And I was pretty good. And of course masa masuk sekolah menengah tu yang dah jadi jahat sikit,
nakal.
You know, but more sports, you know. And I think this new album and with this song starting is, some songs will be like that. Tapi ada lagu macam Chow. Kadang-kadang I punya mood or macam mungkin interaksi saya hari tu, mungkin saya jumpa a group of people. Mungkin kalau hari saya jumpa cendekiawan lain punya efek. Mungkin kau jumpa budak-budak bola ke, and it's just like sometimes I pick up new slang from my friends.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So I feel like this new album will have that balance.
Tapi ni the first single.
First single, I don't know. Yeah, first single. I wouldn't know if it's the first single because I don't know if Chow is going to be put in the album, because the way I akan susun album ni ialah dia akan macam theater punya play. Macam kita start macam Havoc punya album, you start dengan intro. Kalau Havoc intro Amy Search dengan Yasin, and so saya akan try and stitch it together. If Chow gets into the album, then I can't say this is the first single, but this is a single. But I hope this is the last single because I want the album to come out. So I've been talking with the team. We have to strategize properly because we want to do a tour and sebagainya. So saya harap saya dah letakkan target untuk release album ni insyaAllah by Oktober lah, paling lambat. Dan album ni akan berjudul Johan, itu nama saya. Dan ya.
Tour tu kat mana tu? Since you pun dah ada
Okay,
connection dengan
I really want to make a first and foremost nationwide tour happen. That one is very important for me. Kecil atau besar, saya macam semalam saya perform atas platform macam 2 kaki tinggi dengan 4 kaki lebar. 3x4 or 3x5. And it's okay. Like I don't mind, I don't think I've ever lost that. Saya rasa saya tak pernah manja sebagai artis. Alhamdulillah, saya rasa saya tak pernah. Of course, demanding, yes, we demand quality. But sometimes when you cannot control situations, I'm okay to start again. Like even they were macam my management tanya, okay ke ni kau balik pergi orang tua? I said, I was built for this. I dreamt of this as a kid. I still dream of it today. Like this is my job. So I hope. So for me, I nak buat. I want to do like at least 8 cities in KL. In Malaysia. I need to hit all. KK, even Sabah, I want to do more than just. Because we used to do Miri. Memang confirm KK Miri. And this is back in the day. But now I feel like with social media, like there's less and less touring. Macam kita kalau pergi pun, pasal orang ni jemput, tapi kita tak. So that's something I hope to change with Universal and Def Jam, and hopefully we can do more because we can work with a lot of strategic partners. We can work with even universities and so yeah.
Jo, dalam album baru ni ada collaboration dengan mana-mana selain daripada yang dalam you punya team?
Sekejap fikir apa lah. Where's my handphone?
10 lagu Jo?
No, album ni dah 20 lebih lah tulis. So in the end I think we are going to have 13 ke 15 lagu. So far ada satu yang saya betul-betul excited, dan kalau betul akan keluar satu single lagi sebelum album ni keluar ialah lagu, nama jodoh lagu tu Nakal. Okay. Yang tu featuring pertama sekali nama musician ni Q Sound atau Marcus, I lupa dia punya last name, tapi dia head of Philharmonic punya horn section, so he's an amazing trumpeter. Dia macam Miles Davis punya style, like. And the drummer is this drummer sekarang ni dia tour dekat Taiwan. He plays for all the big artists. Nama dia Tony Parker. Bagi saya drummer yang paling paling gila lah, yang saya pernah gila tengok. Even orang masa kita record dekat studio Ampang tu, orang datang nak tengok dia record. Drummers datang nak tengok dia record. So And lagu ni featuring seorang rapper daripada Thailand namanya Tupi. Dia a bit younger. Dia macam Sona punya age, 29, 30. But I've known him since dia 18 tahun. Masa-masa tu dia sign dengan kawan-kawan saya Titanium dan sebagainya. Dan saya banyak lihat persamaan antara dia dengan saya. So, and it's the first time like two artists daripada Thailand. I mean, it's not the first time, but saya rasa dah lama. I'd say yang dulu pun too fat buat dengan artis Thailand.
Yeah.
But this is for the a long time like I've been wanting to work together, and I really hope this song is different. It's musicianship. It's a bit jazz. It's a bit so this album is I'm really excited to share this album.
Jo, you antara artis yang still berpegang pada album walaupun you keluar single. So maybe you boleh share tentang why is it important untuk seorang artis keluarnya album?
I can give you in a few.
Dalam masa sekarang lah.
No, I give you in a perumpamaan lah. You bayangkan you bagus punya player bola, kan? You Maradona, 86 Maradona. Where is your Argentina? Where is your Boca Juniors? Where is your Napoli? You must belong to a home. You know what I mean? Even if you or like Neymar, like which Neymar? Which Neymar are you talking about? There's the Santos punya Neymar. There is the Barcelona punya Neymar. There the PSG punya Neymar. Okay? Sama juga. Ronaldinho. There is PSG Ronaldinho there. So bagi saya. Atau even if you are katakan you Rafi Ghani, painter. From which exhibition? From which series? A fashion designer is the same. From this fall collection, Dior fall collection, Gucci, Tom Ford, or Tom Abang Saufi, 98 or 2015 resort collection. I feel. If not, it's hard. And I tell artists a lot. I tanya banyak artis, but I tak salahkan diorang because kadang-kadang you have to fight for it, even with your label. Of course, the label will want more singles. It's more safe, isn't it? But this is what defines you. This is what will shape you, and this is what represents you now. One song cannot represent you. How are you going to explain yourself in one page? You need to explain yourself in 20 pages. Your resume. Takkan hantar satu paragraph. And this is your legacy. When you look back, people are going to say, which are the great albums? Oh my God, ingat tak album Phenomena? Ingat tak album Hijau, Zainal atau Sheila Majid atau RAP, Ikhlas Tapi Jauh? You remember that. So for me, it's important. Because it's hard. Of course, kita harus dengan peredaran zaman dan sebagainya. But I like the fact that you can go even on Spotify to one album and listen to it and like, oh man, I miss this. Like that day I dengar album ni. I bawa kereta daripada mana? Where did I go? I went somewhere with my wife. Penang ke mana? Balik, I dengar album Sonawang, Growing Up Sucks, start to end. And I know every word because saya sekarang ada kebanyakan lagu saya yang engineer dan sebagainya. Saya berada di situ, saya tolong dia. But this time I heard it for the first time in my life as a fan. I tak pernah macam, lagu ni dah 6 tahun keluar. Gua tak pernah dengar album ni sebagai fan. And I enjoyed it. And macam, wow. Like this kid, no wonder he won. AJL like Song of the Year and all that. Not AJL pula, AIM Song of the Year. And like he deserved it. And it's such a good album. If you don't believe me, go back and listen to it. If you have a long drive, you cannot listen to it one song. Listen this whole album and how we made this collection and kita persembahkan kepada orang dengan harapan yang orang akan suka. But bagi saya, if he didn't do the album, it would have been hard for him to find his identity sebagai artis dan susah untuk peminat pun kenal siapa dia. Jadi orang akan minat lagu sekarang. Yes, you have enough songs, orang akan minat awak. Tapi orang akan minat lagu dulu. This is the difference dengan dulu, which is fine. But, yeah.
Tapi maknanya physical album tu you akan buat limited.
Itu mungkin maybe not. Okay, I'm a realist. Kalau kita buat pun yes, maybe vinyl form or limited for the fan. We'll make it special for them, you know. Not the just normal. It will come with maybe merchandise, hoodie, sweater or like I belum fikir lagi, but definitely akan macam album Havoc juga. Yeah, that's what we did with Havoc. We sold a package, you know. We sold hoodies, we sold topi, pergi rap bus, you know, like we were doing all this guerrilla marketing.
So pada physical album ni sentimental.
No, not physical. No, physical album is not really important. I can live without that, and I bersedia untuk kita berada di dunia. I think we already there. Pasal sekarang ni kalau orang print pun untuk macam calling card collection pun dia orang print akan 500,000, bukan macam dulu jual 700,000 1 juta CD, you know. So but having an album tu penting, where that album's lie, where it resides, di mana album tu bermastautin tu, di sama di social media atau ada orang letak dekat. Ramai je artis yang SoundCloud, satu album SoundCloud, you know, they start their career there, boom, you know, sebagainya.
Masa dinner Rocket Fuel, you ada perform kan? Ada collab
Tak,
dengan Rocket Fuel?
yes. Rocket View memang kita punya partner untuk 16 baris daripada season 1. Yes, daripada season 1. Yeah. Daripada start.
Yang akan datang ada.
Yes, season 3. Tak lah, okay.
2 minit boleh tak?
Tak apa, relax, take time.
Season 3 bila je?
Kita dah start dah ni. Kita dah start.
Dekat YouTube, right?
Still
Kita akan go straight to YouTube. Yeah. But after that, maybe ada perancangan untuk develop a show for TV. Like a competition type shows. Like I cannot say too much.
Are you excited sebab benda tu spin off
Of course.
dekat luar negara dan now
I'm very excited because dulu saya belajar, you know, I studied broadcasting. I didn't do much in TV, but I've always wanted to. The paling banyak pun I produce. The only show I produce is Hip Hop in Asia, dan saya rasa show tu ada quality dan ada you know, quality. But after that I just wanted to create a local brand, because not just for the brand and for utility atau fungsi show ni kepada industri tu. I give you example, kita buat 16 bars Australia, New Zealand. There's one episode budak tu dengan rap on the episode dengan Yang Raja. Tak lama lepas tu Def Jam US signed dia. That time, yalah, not Jay-Z. Jay-Z wasn't the boss yet, but he got signed to US, Australian rapper. So, you know, like, it's amazing, kan? And then, you know, we go to Thailand and you see that culture, and you see Thailand punya lagi mirip pada kita punya, kan? And know that barbershop is actually kawan saya Hurai tu, dia yang bagi saya idea buat barbershop. Dia kata, "Hey Joe, aku dah buat 5 ni, kau buat lah kat KL." So, you know, and he's also a rapper with Titanium. So it made sense. Dia macam, you know, yeah. And some of these rappers are now superstars in Thailand.
Jo, yang spin off tu diorang bayar ke pada you all sedang? Okay, that's
Tak
good.
adalah banyak.
Tak adalah nak tahu.
Ada. Of course, it's a commercial deal.
Yeah.
It's a commercial deal. The one in Thailand, you know, like I said, I'm not going to tell you, hey, you're my friend in Thailand, takkan aku nak. Hey, you must pay me. But what we did was, we worked with JD Sports. So we know JD Sports. At that point, JD Sports is owned by Stream Enterprise, which is a Malaysian company, family, based company that they own a lot of brands, Havaianas dan sebagainya. And dia orang memang nak masuk Thailand market. So again, you don't have to just look at music. You look at the world out there. So we just, had a few meetings with them and said, hey, how about we help you enter Thailand, right? With this platform. And they've seen how effective platform tu kat sini. So, it made sense. In Australia, that is my friend. Nama orang ni Andrew Montel. Dia ni kawan saya daripada 19 ujung, like 1999. Dia yang design Too Fat punya album Plan B punya cover. Dia dulu graffiti artist. Tapi sekarang dia very successful media guy. So he sold it to a few brands juga. Yang you know, so it's not that I sold it to my friend, you pay me. But again, I mean I'm happy because it can be used as a case study for anak-anak muda kita di mana you can, hey man, like when we started, we have no sponsors. We did it in my barber shop with a very small crew, and you know, alhamdulillah, halfway we did a show here. Pecah money, you know, went to a bigger venue, you know, we got bigger sponsors to come on board. So I feel like it's a good case study untuk not just YouTubers but any artist that wants to do a platform. You don't even, I don't want to say you don't need a TV station, but you can start without one and be successful. And saya rasa banyak je. Macam saya suka, ni secret saya suka tengok YouTube rancangan memasak Malaysia punya. Cik Nom punya Maggi goreng memang world. Saya try. You know, and yeah, so I think like these are, and you see now, you know, brands come in and stuff like that. So
dia punya production pun dah nice kan.
power.
Pasal show sikit lah konsert
Okay,
show
malam ni.
Mungkin Jo tak nak bagi tahu berapa lagu tadi kan?
Tak, I buat minimum 13 lah.
Minimum 13.
Macam full dah.
13.
Banyak represent for this.
No. Nothing new album, mungkin tak. Satu ni je. Old songs. Yeah.
Mungkin apa Jo boleh cakap sebab mungkin
But I want you guys to, if you guys stay for the show, I think you guys should stay also to check out the acts. Of course, Yoni Boy is a Def Jam artist yang, I mean, unique voice, amazing artist. I don't know if he's going to perform lagu baru. Yoni perform lagu baru?
Tak ada, satu lama. Ada satu lagu.
Alah, kau ni macam spoil lah. Cakap tak tahu je lah.
Tak, lagu baru ada.
kepada yang
Ada.
mungkin dah lama tak tengok show macam ni kan, datang malam ni, apa yang Jo boleh cakap sikit?
Ni macam bagi saya, orang tanya kenapa tak buat dekat venue, macam-macam venue kita boleh buat, you know, besar lagi atau buat konsert betul. But saya, macam saya cakap tadi, I like to be reminded of where I started. Ramai macam, kau buat show dekat sini, not just be like baru ni I buat satu show dekat Petaling Street. Tempat tu sound system teruk, semua teruk lah, aircon tak ada. And diorang macam terkejut. I perform with Caesar, maksud show Caesar tapi I buat featuring. And orang datang macam, bro, you perform here? I said, yeah. You guys have fun? Yeah, it was a great night. I said, okay, you like the music? You know, that's what matters. So for me, coming back from pandemic, of course, you know, you want to have a nice, luxurious, like, life and like, but no, I didn't start like that. You know, it needs to go back to the grind. So this tonight, I hope, will remind me also of my first gig. That's why I chose a venue. My first gig, 895 orang datang.
Kat sini ke?
Tak.
895.
Saya ingat pasal kita dapat bayaran 895. Dulu gig kita dapat RM1 satu. So dulu kita jual sendiri. Kita ambil flyer, kita bagi orang, datang lah. Lagi ramai orang datang. So gig punya tiket RM15. Venue akan ambil setengah.
Performer akan dapat
RM7, RM8 venue ambil. So tinggal RM7. Katakan ada 5 grup, RM5. Yang organizer tu ambil RM2. Dulu kesian juga organizer, diorang kata organizer ni tamak lah. Orang tu pun ambil RM2 je. Nak bayar berapa orang? So our first gig 800, gitulah. Macam
bawah 900
split.
lah.
Bawah 900, tak sampai 300 pun seorang dah bagi split. Dulu tu kat 3 orang. Split. Lepas tu sound engineer pula bayar lagi sikit. Second show 70 orang datang. Bagi 3. Lepas tu pula member seorang hilang wallet, dah kita bagi semua duit. Dulu Too Fat 3 orang. Flizzow, Too Fat, Malik and Kevin. Kevin ni kawan saya daripada Subang. Dia dengan Tufek for about 5-6 bulan. Kita panggil dia Dr. K. On the way tu dia punya wallet tertinggal dalam taksi. Jadi kita berkesian dengan dia. Alamak, duit dah dapat RM70, nak bagi 3, tak apalah kau ambil lah semua. So you know, like again, I chose a venue that is
Kembali ke asal usul.
like 700-800. I think we're going to have max 600. Although this venue can take berapa? 8-9.
900.
Kalau pack sudden, I think can take 9. But I think we're only going to do walaupun tidak disuruh, tapi kita nak ada SOP sikit lah. So we're going to do half full.
Malam ni berbayar.
Berbayar. Spot stage.
Jo, untuk konsert besar ada tak in future?
Ada, but I cannot talk about it. But it is so great. Well, I'm not saying so great. I'm so excited because it is. If I tell you, you're going to be like, no way, tak percaya. So yeah, big concert. October 20. I cannot say date, so I don't want to jinx. But October lah. Lepas album keluar, straight away this concert yang world. It will be the defining concert of my career. That's all I can say. Konsert ini akan set a benchmark for even myself. And I'm also nervous whether I can pull it off or not. But inshallah, we have a lot of talented people working with us on this project. And yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jo. Thank you.
Thank you.